GMG is so musical.
I want to thank you all for lending an ear and taking this journey through the Love, Life, and Freedom project. The Love, Life, Freedom album project is more than just an album for me. It's a journey. The three words, the love, the life, and the freedom, are principles that I had to adhere to in order to achieve a certain level of self right now at this time. So that's the message that, the album embodies, is to share, about the true power of love and what the real source of love can do for you and where it can take you, through any obstacle that life has to present. It's just about learning the lessons that life has to give, so we can get to the blessings. And so that way we can achieve freedom within self. I think a lot of us look for freedom and love and, really life outside of ourselves. But, the Love, Life, Freedom album is kind of like a mini guide on, awakening the people to realizing that all three of those things come from within. The album will be available September 21st, 2013. I'm excited about that. It's available on iTunes, Amazon, Rhapsody, everywhere. Xbox Music, you name it, is there.
So, how do people find it? Do they just search Shino?
Yeah, anytime you can just www.shinomusic.com, and there you'll find lots of information about, where you can purchase the album, tours, bookings, whatever you need. The New Earth Band. Why we call ourselves New Earth is because we represent new music, a new super consciousness, a new way of living, love, life, and freedom. It's a beautiful team of beautiful souls, very talented individuals. You have Kiki, songstress from Irvington, New Jersey, beautiful voice, very powerful sister, very powerful soul, and it displays through her music. So when you hear the album, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Mike Moore. Mike Moore is the drummer / vocalist / arranger. Mike and I work closely together in part of putting the music together, the live music together. Mike is the innate band director, because we don't have a band director because we're free, but he's the innate band director, because he knows the music very well, and we spend a lot of time putting it together. We have Butch Waters, a super great lead guitar player. I met Butch Waters after, my original guitar player left. I met him, he came right in, and he's been like one of the biggest angel, helpful people that I've ever come across. Beautiful soul, great guitar player. On the album, we have Jerome Watson from North New Jersey, great bassist, great in studio production as well as live music. And that's the New Earth Band. We also have other added members. We have Frank, the conga player. He's from Paterson, New Jersey. Excellent conga player. He joins us every now and then, but he's like an added seasoning, so you'll hear more from him on our next album. And we also have Karen, which is my sister, and she is the sign language interpreter, dancer, just another beautiful soul, donating her talents. So that's the New Earth Band. And again, my name is Shino the Poetess. And I consider myself the messenger of love, life, and freedom. The power of love. Because the power of love is like the first message that I share on the album, off the album. It came about from even the concerns within my own community. A lot of the kids dying it's tragic, in my surroundings. And, it's really dedicated to those youth, to the youth, out there running the streets and not even thinking about themselves and not even thinking about the next human being. So, you know, that song is dedicated to that. It also tells the story of my life, you know, and my journey and what got me here today. The making of the album. I started the Love Life Freedom album in 2001. There's a recorded studio version that I did, and it's 3 albums. The Love album talks about loving yourself, life. The Life album talks about, you know, life's experiences, things that I went through, you know, things that we all go through. And then the Freedom album, you know, talks about reaching your freedom and just experiencing true joy, you know, and travel and fun things like that. I mainly self-produced it, you know. I had with the I had like a few other producers on the album. Shalik Beats at the Beat Shop. I had Noonie. Noonie did Get Up. Shaw did quite a few joints off the track. I can't remember at the moment. Yeah, and I did recorded those albums at the Beat Shop in Newark. You name it, you know, we did it. I give a shout out to Kiki once again, to my niece Rashana, who held us down on the album. To Shaw, of course, to Noonie, you know, Kaz from Mad Bass. He helped produce the song Foreign Place. That was a big, you know, single for me. And the live version, I'm sure, is going to be even bigger. And, you know, just the making of the album, an independent female, you know, doing her own thing. You know, I had to really grind, you know what I'm saying, over these last couple of years, you know, to really do this on my own. I never wanted a record deal. I never wanted to become a slave to the rhythm. So, you know, I wanted to do it myself. So putting together the whole album, you know, took me a lot of nights up late making beats, you know, trying to get the right sound. A lot of late night recordings. You know, I lived in Pennsylvania. I recorded in Newark. So a lot of highway travel, you know. And now, where we are now is the She Beats Studios, you know, and this was donated to us by Force One Productions. Shout out to Jay, who donated all this equipment to us, and now we're able to, you know, record our own music here, you know. And we also want to give a shout out to Orange Studios, you know, where we actually recorded the Love Life Freedom Live album. James, he was the engineer there, and he was amazing, awesome brother, great talent. The Love Life Freedom album, September 21st, 2013. It's a big day. It's a big moment, you know. And I really want, you know, everyone that gets the album, when you put it on and close your eyes and just listen to the message that's being shared. I'm not going for the beat. I'm going to the heart and to the soul.